Hey, welcome to another episode of Carnage Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Dye DM12. The reason why we're not reviewing the DM13 is the DM13 is basically the same marker as the DM12. There's just a few aesthetics that changed. I don't even think there's anything that changed internally. And it's $400 more. Alright, we're going to proceed now in unboxing the DM12. It comes standard with a cardboard backing that shows the different colors, your model number, your serial number, and stuff like that. So you can just toss that aside. And the nice thing about the DMs now, they come standard in this little carry case, which is pretty cool because you can store it in here all the time and not get your stuff all damaged. It's really nice. There's a Dye logo right on there. It comes obviously with the Dye sticker, which comes with everything you buy of Dye. Now opening this up, we see right away, you got your Dye slick lube. What's nice with Dyes now, it comes standard with this nice Allen key set. I believe it's one of the only companies that actually give you an Allen key set specifically made for the exact marker that you have. So you don't have to fiddle around and buy some Allen keys or search in your tool set for the right one. So this is really nice. Next, you obviously have your Dye ultralight barrel. Two-piece barrel. The ultralight is probably one of the most renowned barrel on the market. It's the exact same barrel as it was 5 or 6 years ago. It's just a great barrel. I don't think Dye is gonna change it anytime soon. This is the industry standard right here, the Dye ultralight barrel. Next in the kit we have the O-ring, and I think there's a few springs in body tent kit. What's nice about Dye now is that they work with color-coded O-rings. So if there's ever a problem with your marker, you can just call the Dye tech support and tell them something's wrong with my bolt, it's not working anymore, and the tech support is going to walk you through the different steps. It's going to ask you, okay, is the orange O-ring all right? Yeah, the orange O-ring is all right. What about the gray one or the green one? So that's really nice about Dye, is that you don't have to fiddle around with which O-ring goes where now. That's really nice. And you obviously have your little O-ring chart behind the paper. That too is very nice. Nice little complete kit. If I can put it back together. Like that. So now moving on to obviously the marker. First off, we have your barrel stock. Pretty standard, pretty average barrel stock. Paying $1,000 for a marker, you might, Dye could have thrown in a better barrel stock than that. After that, you got your warranty card and your full-colored owner's manual book. This book is really great since it's full-colored. Before you do anything to your marker, I suggest just to go over your manual. Obviously, get a feel for the gun, get a feel for the bolt, get a feel for the board, how the different settings work and stuff like that, because you don't want to take a marker right out of the box and screw things up and break it right away. So that's that. And now for the marker, it also comes with a what is it? Powered by energy paintball battery. These batteries last forever, so I'm saving it for a tournament, for an event. And now on to the gun itself. So you obviously guessed it, it's a black tan DM12. And it just looks fantastic. This gun, like in the black tan, it's a flat black, and the tan just blends right in with it. It just looks really, really good. I didn't think it would look this good. I've never seen it in person before opening the box, and it just looks fantastic. I love it. Now I gotta say that this marker is fairly lightweight for a closed bolt. It's not as lightweight as let's say an Ego, since that is an open bolt marker. but it's still very lightweight. The design is very nice. It's a very sleek design. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's a lot of places where dirt and grime can store itself, including the open windows here. One thing I do got to point out about the design is that it's very, very hard to remove the macro line. I wasn't even able to remove it yet, just like this. It's just, the macro line is so small and it's just very fitted there. I think the only way you can remove it is either giving yourself a lot of trouble and removing the grip frame, or there's a set screw here. Loosen the set screw, push your ASA forward, and you should be able to remove the macro line easier. First thing you obviously notice about the Dye DM12 is that it's almost toolless, so that's great. So you can remove the bolt just by popping this the little back piece. It's magnetically stuck there. And there you go. In a matter of seconds, I removed my bolt without fiddling around with Allen keys and whatever other tool you would need to remove a bolt. It just comes right out. Now you can see the windows here now. Another thing that's great is the toolless battery entry. So you just have to pop it up open, pull it towards. Since it's a new gun, it's fairly hard to take apart, but I believe that once you get used to it, once you know how to open it, it comes apart very easy, very quick. And it's great because you don't have to, once again, find for an Allen key, find for a screwdriver to remove your battery when you're in a rush between matches. So that's absolutely awesome. Now to put it back together, slide them in, insert the tabs correctly. Same thing on the other side, slide it in. And there you go. Within a matter of seconds, I went inside, took my battery apart, took it out, put a new battery in, put it back in. Now I'm ready to play my other match. For the bolt, I noticed that when you're taking it apart, these two parts are supposed to be screwed in together. When you take it apart, you unscrew this part, and the bolt itself stays inside the marker. Now a lot of people just do this and put it back in. That's incorrect. You gotta screw the two pieces together, or else you're gonna put it in and it's gonna come out about maybe 1/8 of an inch, and you're gonna be wondering why that you see threads, you see your bolt threads sticking out of your marker. So make sure you screw these two back together before inserting it into your marker. Push it very carefully, and there you go. All in all, it's a very great marker. It shoots ropes of paint all day, every day. After using it in a few matches, it's just consistently going to your target. I got maybe one ball break, but it was probably a bad ball or something. There's little to no kickback with this marker, and it's very comfortable to hold in your hands. The trigger is, you can walk this trigger all day and have no problem. Alright guys, that's it for today's review. We're going to try to post one review a week, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to go on MC Nation Productions YouTube channel at MC Nation Prod. On there you're going to see all the different paintball reviews, the different paintball videos. Also make sure to check out MC Nation Productions Facebook page. There you're going to see updates on the next reviews, when they're going to be posted, stuff like that. Make sure to check out Carnage Paintball's Facebook page. On there you'll see updates on reviews, updates on later videos, etc. Well, I hope you guys liked the review, and stay tuned on MC Nation Productions for more reviews.